Here's everything I bought from the grocery store today. Some of it we're going to use for the recipe that we're doing tonight, but some of it is just snacks. So here's the sazon. This I just started using. I'm not familiar with using it, but my husband and his family use it a lot. So I'm just starting to learn how to use that. These are the best thing ever. They're mochi ice creams. I got vanilla and cookies and cream flavor. Here's the tazo tea that I like to add into my lemongrass ginger. Got some bean sprouts, which I just buy because I use that once in a while. Ginger, Japanese cucumber, and this is all from my local grocery store here. And we have some jasmine rice. This is shrimp dumplings that I wanted to try. Have some lettuce, cabbage, head lettuce, which is for the recipe tonight, and milk. Now I'm going to start preparing all the vegetables that we're going to be using for the Thai beef salad. First, we're going to start off by cutting the tomatoes. I'm going to go ahead and use 2 tomatoes for this recipe. I like adding tomatoes because it kind of gives it a citrusy taste and it gives it another texture to the crunchy salad. So just cut the ends off and then dice the tomatoes in like a wedge shape. And then go ahead and toss your tomatoes into a bowl. I'm using our Koa salad bowl here. And then I'm going to cut the second tomato and dice that the same way that I did the first. And then toss the rest of the tomatoes into the salad bowl. Okay, next ingredient is going to be the Japanese cucumber. I went ahead and cut off both ends of the cucumber. You can throw that away. For this, I'm slicing it into kind of thin pieces. You could do thicker pieces. It's really up to you, whatever you like. I like it on the thinner side, and I'm just slicing these into the circle pieces. And then, as you can see later, I'm going to go ahead and cut these in half as well. So just grab a few at a time, cut it in half. I'm just grabbing stacks and cutting it in half. And then you can go ahead and toss those into the salad bowl with the rest of the tomatoes. Next, we're going to move on to the onions. In this recipe, you use raw onions, which I personally don't love eating raw onions. It has like a really strong taste, obviously, but for some reason in this recipe, I love onions, so I kind of load up on the onions for this recipe. Then go ahead and throw the rest of the onions into the salad. So as you can see, our ingredients are starting to pile up. Next is our head lettuce. Take off the end and then give it another rinse. As you can see, this is kind of a chunkier salad, so these lettuce pieces are going to be a little bit thicker and wide. You don't want to shred it fine. Okay, so that's all the ingredients that are going to go into the salad. These are the vegetable ingredients. Now we're going to work on the Thai salad dressing. So the flavors that are in this salad dressing are sour, sweet, spicy, and salty. These 4 ingredients combined are very tasty. It's used a lot in Thai cooking, and I'll show you the ingredients that we're going to use here. And to give it extra flavor, we're also going to use lemongrass and kaffir lime. So to make the flavor stand out a little bit more, I'm going to go ahead and cut the root of this lemongrass and throw it into my mortar and pestle. All you need to do is crush the lemongrass 1 or 2 times. You don't want it to break into little crumbly pieces. You just kind of want to open up the lemongrass so that the flavors can infuse nicely into the salad dressing. We're going to throw all of the ingredients into one bowl so that the salad dressing has time to mix nicely with all the different flavors. The next ingredient is the kaffir lime. We use this leaf a lot in Thai cooking along with the lemongrass. If you haven't tasted the kaffir lime before, it kind of has a almost citrusy but a hint of bitterness to it. You don't actually eat the leaf itself. You just use the flavor that comes from the leaf. Okay, and this next ingredient is the main ingredient in this Thai salad dressing. It's a spicy shrimp chili paste with soybean oil. Again, this is another chili paste that is used a lot in Thai cooking. It also has a sweet chili flavor. It's in oil, so it kind of has a thick, almost like jam consistency inside of the oil. Here I did 2 tablespoons, but I went back and added like 2 more tablespoons because I did have a pretty big size salad. As you can see, it's kind of a thick consistency. So once we add some more ingredients, okay, so this next ingredient is optional, but since I'm Thai and I need to do this the right way, I'm gonna go ahead and use fish sauce. It does have a really strong flavor to it and smell to it. It makes it taste like real Thai food, and that's what I'm going for. With that said, I'm gonna go ahead and use some fish sauce to give it the saltiness that this recipe requires. You can use salt or soy sauce, some type of alternative to fish sauce, but if you want it to be the real deal, you gotta use fish sauce. So I'm gonna use 2 limes, I believe. Cut those in half and put that into the salad dressing. I like everything really on the sour side, so I'm gonna go ahead and probably add more than 2 limes, but you can start off with 2 limes for now. Okay, now that you've added the 2 limes, the salad dressing is gonna start to get a little bit more soupy, a little bit more liquidy. The next ingredient is sugar or sweetener of your choice. I'm gonna go ahead and use white sugar. I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons of white sugar. Again, I'm eyeballing it, and then go ahead and give it another mix. So you can see the dressing is definitely on the liquidy side. I like it a little bit more thicker, so I might add some more of the chili paste to that. You can see all of the lemongrass, the kaffir limes in there. I'm just gonna leave that in there for now so that the flavors can infuse together, and then I'll take that out at the end. After I tasted my salad dressing, I decided to add 1 more lime because I do like my food on the sour side, so I'm adding another lime. I think I might have actually added 2 more limes. Yes, I did 2 more limes, so that would be 5 total. But again, all of the flavors mix really nicely together. So you have the salty, the sour, the sweet, the spicy. So 5 limes might seem like a lot, but trust me, it's gonna taste amazing. You want everything to be mixed well and equally dispersed. And then give it another test taste and see if you need to add any more salt, which would be the fish sauce, any sweetness or chili. Okay, so I'm happy with the flavor. I like the sweetness, the sourness, the saltiness. It's perfect, exactly how I want it. So I'm gonna go ahead and let that sit and let all the flavors marinate together while I work on the beef part of the Thai beef salad. Okay, for this recipe, the steaks I like to use are the thin slice steaks. I buy them in the pack from Costco. They're not frozen. I went ahead and laid out all of the pieces onto a cutting board so I can do the simple marinade for the steak. Okay, for the beef marinade, all I'm gonna use is a little bit of salt and pepper. Okay, so my skillet has been heating up for about 10 minutes now. I went ahead and put some olive oil on the bottom of the pan to coat it evenly. Now it's pretty nice and heated, so I'm going to go ahead and throw the beef on there. We do want the beef to become crispy, so I'm going to lay out the beef in a single layer so that the bottom can get nice and crispy. And then about a couple minutes later, I'm going to go ahead and toss it and turn it over to the other side so the other side can get nice and crispy as well. These pieces of steak are very thin, so it doesn't take long to cook. But I have my skillet on almost medium high on the higher side, so it can get crispy quickly and then it doesn't overcook. After a couple minutes, when your beef is nice and crispy on both sides, you can go ahead and lay it out. I have a paper plate here with some paper towels on it, so once you put the beef on top of the paper towels, it soaks up all of the excess oil. So right after I got done cooking the crispy beef for the salad, our friends gave us a call and asked us to come over for dinner and Scrabble. Okay, back to the recipe. I have my salad here. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a toss so that all of the vegetables are mixed evenly and we don't just have all of the lettuce on top. Okay, now we're ready to put the beef inside of the salad. I'm just gonna go ahead and toss all of the beef into the salad and mix everything together, all of the vegetables and the beef. Go ahead and give the salad dressing another nice stir before you pour it onto the vegetables. Now the salad is ready to be dressed. I went ahead and poured about half of the salad dressing onto the salad, and then I like to save some extra for anybody who wants to add more dressing to their own personal salad. And there you have it, traditional Thai beef salad. Also, if you'd like to see more Thai recipes, please comment below Thai recipes, and I'll be sure to get some more up for you all to enjoy. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ashley Irizarry Diaz, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!